Fred, it's really great to have you here on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Fred, let's talk about the upcoming Joburg Urban Run Adventure. How important is it to choose the right shoe for this particular competition?
I think it's vital that you get the right shoe for this competition. You're looking at different types of terrain, you're looking at mud, water, obstacles. All of that requires a more specialized shoe than a conventional road run.
But in your opinion, is there enough information for runners to actually make a sound decision when it comes to purchasing running shoes?
It's not easy. You need to get yourself to a specialty running store to get good advice from the guys who are running currently in the shoes, who understand what the shoes are about. The choices are very varied, and for trail especially, unlike road where you can get away with one shoe whether you're doing 5Ks or 100Ks, with trail you could be running in mud, you could be running on desert, and you would choose different shoes for different environments. In this instance, you're looking at an obstacle course. There's a lot of water, a lot of mud, so you want a shoe that's going to actually give you a lot of bite and some grip in the mud and some hold on those wet, woody bits as well.
Now, I see you brought some shoes here. Why don't you walk me through the difference between, your regular running shoes and trail running shoes?
Yeah, absolutely. So with a conventional shoe, conventional road shoe that is, the road shoe has got toe cap to protect you for when you stub your toe. It's also built to shed water quite quickly. So you want the water to be able to get out, hence the holes, very wide mesh, all of the stuff gets out easily. And then looking at the tread, you've got very specialized tread. The more mud you're going to encounter, the deeper you want this tread.
Okay.
You'll also see as the shoe flexes, so it's designed to shoot the mud off. So mud flies off that shoe. This shoe would probably be great for most conditions. The other thing is you want a light, flexible shoe. It's a short event, reasonably short, 6 kilometers, 12 kilometers. You're not looking at running hundreds of kilometers. So you want a nice light shoe, nice and flexible, which will allow your foot to move naturally. If we look at this shoe, for instance, you'll see there's a lot more grip, a lot more bite in the shoe. It can still run good distances, but probably the optimal kind of shoe for this sort of event.
Now, walk me through the Mindful Runner. How did that get started, and how has it shaped the running scene in Joburg?
So the Mindful Runner really was born from me believing that what we need to do as runners is we need to be more present. And mindful running is more about teaching people how to get back into their bodies, connect with themselves again. You can go out for a run out your door, and you can run 10Ks, and you can have all these crazy thoughts going through your head, what she said, what he said, all of that stuff happens. When you go for a mindful run, what you're trying to do is you're focusing on your running form, you're focusing on where your feet are landing, how they're landing, where your hips are. So it becomes a meditative practice. It is much more about getting into your body than escaping. So running becomes a meditative practice rather than a means of escaping. And as you continue with your practice, with your running practice, so you start working more on your breathing, you start working more on having a nice erect posture, and you can even start bringing in meditative thoughts into your run. So, I don't know, send positive vibes to the world as you're running. It's a really affirming way of going out and running. So the Mindful Runner is about teaching people how to run with good form and make running an actual practice, the way you would practice a martial art, the way you would practice music. It's not just getting out the door, putting your tackies on and going for a run.
So any chance you're going to be running in the upcoming event?
More than likely. Look out for me on the trail.
Well, Fred, I wish you all the best in the upcoming competition.
Thank you very much.